It's now led by Brenda, who it is my honor to introduce. There is a Bible of her in my speaking notes here. She's all about, I'm going to skip that, she's all about sustainable economic development. She has great relationship management, strategic planning, business development, mediation skills. She works closely with stakeholders and governments to build success. And she's been lauded. She's won various awards. In 2009, the Community Achievement Award. In 2013, she's telling me to shut up. She was selected for the King 50 Award. She is a wonderful leader. Ecotrust is honored to have her. She's been with the organization for 10 years, 4 years as president. I introduce her to you. She can tell you about the future.
So excited to see everybody here. I was really panicking last week thinking we were going to have 20 people at the party. But as is so typical of this crazy Vancouver crowd, you guys all pitched up at the last minute, and I'm so thankful that you're here. It's awesome to have you and to see so many friends and colleagues in the audience. Thank you especially to David Martin, who literally pitched up yesterday to MC for us. And as a founding board member, his energy is felt throughout the organization often. And to Jacqueline Kerner, standing behind me, whose vision and energy and ongoing support in so many countless ways, and to her family, have made this organization what it is today. Also, thank you, Sam and Adam, for coming from Ecotrust, and for representing Spencer Beatty, who is the architect, really, of our Ecotrust family vision, that an economy should be designed to serve communities first and to respect the limits and the attributes of nature. It's a pretty simple concept, but it's really tough to get it right on the ground. And thank you to Whirling White Bear, who is a very fine specimen of the remarkable partners and co-conspirators, like so many of you that I'm looking at out there, with whom we have the pleasure to work with every day. I'd also like to acknowledge and thank my family, although I realize that I'm standing here in heels on a slanted board, and it sounds a bit like a speech that's being made for some other kind of award. But my family's here, standing over here, my children, my grandchildren down in the audience. And I realize I've been with this organization now for 13 years, and I realize how much the Ecotrust family has shaped who they are as human beings, and how thankful I am that the work that this organization is doing to make the world a little bit of a better place is also leaving a bit of a better place with the people that I love most in the world. Yesterday I attended a lecture. Jacqueline invited Ron and I to attend a lecture at the Vancouver Museum, where 3 world-renowned leaders were talking about what it takes to be happy. Those 3 leaders said that there were 3 defining conditions: a sense of purpose, a caring network of friends and family, and the opportunity to do service for others. I realized as I was sitting there in the Vancouver Museum just across the way that I must be one of the happiest people on the planet. I have the privilege to work every day on issues that matter deeply to the state of our world: better resource management, resilient communities, improved institutions, cultural revival, and sacred spaces. What better purpose on earth can there be? I get to work with and among some of the smartest, most passionate, most dedicated people that I've ever met, who give of their time and skills with boundless generosity. And I, together with members of the Ecotrust Canada team, enjoy the stability and good reputation of this great organization at our backs, while every day we get to experiment with big ideas designed to make the economy work for us instead of against us. Ecotrust Canada has responded to the call for a new kind of economy over the last 20 years in multiple ways. When communities told us that they did not have enough good information to inform their decisions or to support their vision, we made maps, we did resource inventories, and we worked with people like Terry Tobias in the audience to publish a world-class use and occupancy methodology to support First Nations in their own decision When the Haisla wanted to repatriate a totem pole that had been taken from their territory by a pioneering and plundering Swede, Ecotrust Canada helped to raise the capital and organize the journey to negotiate its return to Haisla territory. When the Healtsick Nation wanted a land use plan that would support negotiations as the Great Bear Rainforest deal was coming together, Ecotrust Canada spent 7 years working at the community level, people like Kira and Nina Winham, who are in the audience, working with that community day in and day out, helping that community to define their vision and get it down on maps so that they could take it to negotiating tables. When Tofino was about to lose one of their last pieces of the working waterfront, Ecotrust in Canada invested in helping community members to buy and operate a fish plant, which today is called Trilogy Fish. When Area 8 Crab in the North Coast was faced with a management regime for their fishery that was too expensive and too cumbersome and was pushing small boats off the water, Ecotrust Canada built them a new management system, cameras on board and software that would keep track of their fishing fleet and their catch every day and satisfy the requirements of the Department of Fisheries and Oceans. Over the years, this organization has done business plans, lending programs, tough mediations between industry and community. The timeline that Andrea has built, and which we hope that you will all add to, that's on the walls around the museum, is an opportunity to read a little bit more about the multiple ways that this organization has made a contribution to a different kind of economy. We are an organization that is boots on the ground. We have a mission that matters. We have a commitment to partnerships and to taking our instructions from those who will be most impacted by any decision that gets made. We believe in collaboration, we believe in compromise, and we have the capacity to innovate every day in every way. Please raise a glass with me, although I don't have one because we can't have them on the damn boat. That's my ears.
Cheers.
Around the side of the boat, there is raffle opportunities at the far end of the boat. There are people walking around with raffle tickets if you want to look at the items that are being raffled. Our MC will announce winners at the end of the evening about 8 o'clock or 8:30, and the bar is at the far end for those of you who came in too late to find the alcohol and non-alcoholic beverages. So enjoy your evening, mingle. Everybody should have a name tag. If they don't, ask them who the heck they are and what they're doing across from the party. And it's really lovely to see